Today we're working on this 2010 Toyota Corolla. The system is just like the same from 2009, and I believe probably all the way to 2014. It looked very similar on the inside of it, and all the control connection are the same. But on this car, every time you turn this button on, uh, there was no, it was not blowing air at all. So the first thing we do on the mechanic shops is we go to the blower motor. This is the blower motor. The blower motor go there under the glove box on the passenger side. So the first thing we do is we check the blower motor. We unplug this here and we check the power. If we don't get any power to this here, then we move to this here. This is the resistor. That's how they call blower motor resistor. And if we get power over here, we replace this fuse and that fix it. Okay, but if we don't get any power here, then we gotta find out what relay or what fuse it brings the power to this relay here. Now, when I was working on this car, I noticed the windows wasn't rolling down too. And another thing I noticed is the power steering. It was hard to move it. It was very, very hard. Like it has no power. Remember this power steering now, they use electronic power steering. So they had no windows, no power steering, no blower motor. And when I got to the front, I'm telling you about this particular car. When I got to the front, I unplugged my battery, and when I unplug my battery, the car just like turns off. The first thing you think is like, oh, that's gonna be the alternator. That's what a lot of mechanics gonna tell you. But before I change the alternator, I check one big fuse. Let me show you what fuse I check. Okay, here in the front, on the driver's side, there is your fuse box right here. So I remove this, and what I check here is this fuse right here. This fuse here, it does a lot of work on this car. Like when you look this here, you're gonna see here, for example, let me find the fuse first. Yeah, it's right here. You say here, alternator 12 volts, and then this here, this is your power steering here. It's a electronic power steering. So you see these two things here, they are very important. So there is no separate fuse for it. So the first thing I see is I remove the cover here, and here. So that leave me this box like that. So when I notice on this part right here, you see how it is burning. So the first thing I say is before I start checking something else, I need to replace this anyway because it's bad on this particular section here. But this particular section, I start looking over here, and I say HLP main, and I say HDR and ABS. Of course, all those lights was on this car too, so I had to change it anyway. After I replace this, that doesn't fix my it don't fix my power steering problem, because the over here on this end the car is good. It's just on this end. It fixed my ABS problems and brake problem and other things that were showing about the traction. But it doesn't fix my power steering and my alternator, because this section right here it was good. It doesn't fix my power windows too. So after I did that, I moved back over here. I check everything because over here on this particular section here on the under this box here there is some relays too. So after I check all those relays, I noticed they good. So I moved to this side right here. This one here is under the, let's say on the driver's side left. Okay, let me see here. Right here. I'm sorry about that. It's hard to work with one hand and use the other hand for the phone. But see this, you see this three fuses right here. The one I replaced and that fixed all my problem was this one here. That one, this one here. After I replaced that, the power steering start working good. The power window start working too, and my AC blower start working too. I mean, that fixed my problem on this particular car. This car had been on 3-4 different shops before it comes to me, and they don't find the problem. Thanks God, I already got it fixed. But on this particular case, that fixed my problem, and that I hope that fixed yours too. So I recommend you, before you start checking, start replacing fuses and things like that, always check here first. Check this one first. This is the one that brings the power to your blower, and all you need is a $5 tool to do that. With this here, that's all you need. Just unplug this and check your power. Make sure connect you the other side of the tester to a good ground. What you see those, like for example those wires right there, that's a ground right there. You can connect it right here. I like to use a lot the latch of the door, like right here. I like to use this here a lot because that's a good ground right there. And check those wires first. Check that first. If you got no power here, check that one. If you get power there, just replace the resistor here. This is the more common problem on these blowers. It's gonna be the resistor. The resistor is the one, it works with this here. It's the one it give you the speed of the blower. Some of the resistor, when they start giving up, sometimes they only work on, let's say they only work on 1, 2, 3, and the 4 stop working, or sometimes just the number 1 don't work, or only work on high. But that's because they start having the resistor going bad. If you got no power onto that wire right there, then you have to go to the fuses and relays, and before they change it, just make sure, like on the front, remove the little plastic cover off to look at them, to see how they look. And here, but this one is easy and simple to replace it. But this is what I fixed this car right here, and that was, if you look at this way, that was a simple fix. But it been a lot of work before we get to that one right there. Because when they bring me this car, that car was already like that. Now I gotta find out the way how to put everything back together. Of course, I know how to do it, but see, there is all the parts everywhere. Because the car, like I say, it being on different places, you see, they try different control, and that doesn't fix it. They try many things before before they bring it here. But thanks God, the car is working good now, and I hope this video help you out to fix your car. Thank you for watching. I don't post videos very often, but the ones I post is the ones are a little more complicated to to fix. I don't post the video like parts we change all the time, or like suspension parts or things like that, because that's kind of like simple. All you gotta do is like look how you remove it and then put it back the same way. But on this problem right here, there is so far to find people who really wants to explain how to fix them. Thank you for watching.